All right. All right. Welcome back to No Filter MMA. This, of course, would be your boy BJ back with another live stream. Guys, this is crazy. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, guys. I'm hitting y'all up with a late night stream tonight, baby. Late night stream tonight. We're not going to be on here forever. I just want to get on and talk. My boy Abdul Diop in the building. Shevchenko and Zhang will win. They face each other. You heard it here first. Y'all know Abdul Diop going to come out with the damn. He going to come out the gate hot. Abdul Diop going to come out the gate hot, boy. His first comment, he going to drop a damn napalm bomb. Alright? If you don't know, now you know. Abdul Diop is going to drop a napalm bomb as soon as he come out the dang gone building. Woo! Y'all, let's hit that like button. Let's hit that like. Go back right now and hit that like button for your boy. If you like watching my podcast, you got to hit the like button so you'll be notified when I go live. Let's go. Oh, boy. Here we go. Guys, but that's what we got to talk about first. I know what Rose said about the, rather be dead than red. I know about that. Like, I really didn't want to say much about that, to be honest. I really didn't want to talk about that. I'd rather talk about something different. I'd rather talk about what she said about how hard they hit. Because that other shit she said, it's not fight related. You know what I'm saying? Like that other, I'd rather be dead than red. That's not fight related. So unfortunately, I really don't want to talk about that because it has nothing to do with what happens when they step into the octagon. What I'm more intrigued by is what she said about the punching power of both of these girls. You know what I'm saying? So, Rose said she'd been hit by Zhang. Rose said she'd been hit by, that she trained with Valentina. She's been hit by Valentina. She's been hit by Jessica Andrade. And she said Jessica Andrade is a much harder puncher than Valentina Shevchenko. Now, I get it. Valentina been punched by Amanda Nunes. You know what I'm saying? But she was never hit she was never cleanly hit. You know what I'm saying? Like Valentina was never cleanly hit. The question is, will Jessica Andrade be skillful enough to land something clean on Valentina? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the question when it comes to what Rose said is like, is she gonna be can Jessica Andrade put hands on Valentina Shevchenko? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? Like, can she put hands on Valentina? You know what I'm saying? So, it's just like, I feel like Rose, I don't know what's Rose got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Because Rose being very not Rose, especially with that stuff she said about communism, everybody's kind of in an uproar about that. You guys already know how I feel about the Shevchenko-Valentina fight. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that Jessica Andrade can end the fight at any time, but she's got to do it perfectly. Like, she can't make any mistakes against Valentina Shevchenko. Like, she just can't make any mistakes. The mistakes is where Valentina can capitalize. That's where Valentina capitalizes is when people make mistakes. Abdul says Andrade is a good test, but she's just too short and doesn't have enough tools to beat Valentina. Yeah, but what about the tools that she does have, though? The fact of the matter is, yes, she may have, Valentina may have more tools, but what about the tools that Jessica Andrade has, though? Like, that's the thing. Like, Jessica Andrade got her own set of tools. Jessica Andrade is a whole thing that Valentina is going to have to deal with. Like, this ain't going to be no easy walk in the park for Valentina. What I want to know is, how is Valentina Shevchenko, what strategy is Valentina going to employ if Jessica Andrade closes that distance on Valentina, man? Like, if she closes that distance and wraps Valentina up, gets her hands clasped around Valentina. Like, what is Valentina gonna do to stop that? Like, I understand that, like, if you're standing at range, like Jessica Andrade has to get close and mix it up with you. Like, she has to mix it up. You know what I'm saying? Like Andrade does. But what if she is able to put Valentina in those situations? Like, that's something that's got to be thought of. She has power and athleticism, but she's a strictly boxing style. Has a shorter reach. Valentina more than them everywhere, in my opinion. On the ground, I'm not sure, but I mean, you could say that Chukagian had more tools to beat Jessica Andrade. The range fighting, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's good in the clinch. Listen, Catelyn Chukagian was winning that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chukagian has a lot of tools to beat a lot of fighters too, and that's why I say it's going to be hard for anybody to get past Chukagian on their way to that title. Yes, she did, Abdul. Yep. It's going to be hard for anybody to get past her to get to that title. So Andrade was able to get past Chukagian. So, but you can argue that she has more tools than Jessica Andrade, but it only took one shot, though. It only took one shot for Andrade to finish the fight. You know what I'm saying? It literally took one shot to hurt Chukagian. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many shots is it going to take to hurt Valentina? Now, I would say Valentina's a little tougher than Chukagian, but you know what I'm saying? That debilitating shot that Jessica Andrade landed, it was enough to stop Chukagian. And Chukagian just don't get stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to beat Chukagian, let alone finish Chukagian. We got to think about that. Like, it's hard to beat Chukagian, let alone finish Chukagian. Chuk had more tools, but she didn't have the power to keep Andrade off of her. But Valentina don't have that kind of power either, though. Like, Valentina don't have that kind of power, bro. And now you got Rose coming out and saying it. Like, no, like, I've been hit by both, and Weili, and Andrade is a different type of beast than what Valentina is. That's what Rose is saying. Like, guys, I get who Valentina is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I've trained with her, but I've fought Andrade twice, and I know how this girl hits, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's when you got fighters saying it, guys, like, it is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, I know Valentina stopped Chukagian. Val will use the same strategy as Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Angela Hill. Chukagian was not winning the fight against Andrade. Yes, Chukagian was winning that fight against Andrade. If you stop that fight right before she got finished and judge that fight based off of that, of what had already happened, Chukagian was winning that fight. Let's see. No, I don't think that Valentina will use the same strategy as Joanna Jędrzejczyk, because Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Valentina are not in any way close to being the same fighter. Chukagian, Jędrzejczyk is an active point fighting. She works a jab, she works kicks. Valentina is a counter striker. Valentina spends a lot of time waiting on her opponent to throw something so that she can counter them. Like, this is two totally different. No, she won't employ the same strategy as Jędrzejczyk, because Jędrzejczyk approaches every fight the exact same way. So you don't see Valentina pumping a jab like Joanna. That's just not how Valentina fights. She's not an active jabber. So no, she won't take that same. She won't have that same approach. And the problem with that is, if standing back and waiting on Andrade is not a smart idea. Look at what happened to Karolina Kowalkiewicz when she wanted to stand and wait on Valentina. Stand and wait on Jessica Andrade. She found herself trying to take that counter-puncher approach in that fight, and she got beat the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are talking high-level strikers here. Valentina is a high-level striker. You know what I'm saying? So, it's kind of hard, man. It's kind of hard to say that she'll fight like, like saying that she'll fight like Joanna Jędrzejczyk. I highly doubt that. They're not the same type of fighter. Angela Hill, don't put her in that conversation. But it is what it is when it comes to Valentina versus Andrade. Styles make matchups, and when you're talking a fight on this higher level, you have to consider all sides of the matchup. You can't just focus on what one person can do. You can't just say no matter what Valentina, what Andrade does, Valentina this. Yeah, I get that, but Andrade presents her own set of problems. No, Zhang will get destroyed by Valentina Shevchenko, man. I'm telling y'all, like, there's a reason why Zhang is a 115 pounder and Valentina is a 125er. Like, no, dude, like, Zhang ain't ready for no Valentina smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's just not. But Andrade is a damn honey badger. She's a berserker. She's gonna go forward and she's gonna whoop ass. She's going to do what she does. You're going to have, like, Valentina is going to have to stop Andrade. Like, because the longer you sit there and play around with Andrade, the more things Andrade is going to do. No, I don't know about that, dude. I don't know about Zhang beats every 125er. I don't know about that one now. I don't know about that, dog. Yeah, that's a bold statement right there. At first I thought you said every 115. I was about to say, oh, whoa. 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 There's a couple of girls at 125 that can get in there with Zhang and bang. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, there's a bunch of girls that can fight with her. Viviane Araújo could. Viviane Araújo, there's a perfect one right there. You put Zhang in there with big ass Araújo and let's see how that's gonna go. Let's see how that's gonna go. Please, man. You talking about exactly. You don't even know who Viviane Araújo is. She's a top 10 flyweight. I mean, come on, man. Put her in there with let's see who. Put her in there with put Zhang in there with Jennifer Maia. Put Zhang in there with Jennifer Maia. Against and that's it. I was expecting her to gas out against Montana De La Rosa, but she didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, Viviane probably done got over that. We ain't seen Viviane Araújo gas ever since she fought Jessica Ai, and that was her first fight in the UFC. So, I mean, Viviane Araújo is one fight away from a title shot. She's fighting Katlyn Chookagian, dude. Like, if she can beat Chookagian, if Araújo's fighting somebody for the belt, I mean, come on, man. Alexis Davis, Montana De La Rosa, Roxanne Modafferi. Was it Roxanne Modafferi? Yeah, Roxanne Modafferi, and now Katlyn Chookagian. If she can beat with that winning streak, absolutely. Absolutely. With those wins, if she beats Chookagian, absolutely. Yeah, we don't know. We ain't seen Viviane gas. Nah, Maya ain't too slow. Hell nah, Maya ain't too slow. Oh, crazy, man. You don't know. I don't think you know these fighters as well as you think you know them, man. Like, you saying Jennifer Maia is slow. Jennifer Maia is not slow. She's slower than Valentina, but she ain't slow. Hell, Chookagian might give Weili Zhang some work. I mean, come on, man. Chookagian might give Zhang some work. Come on, man. You talking about these big ass flyweights, man? These flyweights are big as hell, dude. These flyweights are big. Got Lauren Murphy in there, man. Shh. Zhang better stay at 115. She better make Valentina come to 115. She better make Valentina come to 150. Man and Fury? You got Man and Fury out floating around out there too? Shit. Man, 125 is a damn Shark Tank. Y'all keep writing off 125 like 125 is not competitive. You crazy as hell. 125 is competitive. 125 is coming to life for sure. Please, man. Don't. But I really did think you said Zhang can beat everybody. Nah, you wrong about that. Nah, you definitely wrong about that. But I did think you said 115, but I say, nah, hell no. She ain't don't beat every 115er now. She don't beat every 115er. No. Because you got Tatiana Suarez coming back. I mean, you got Mackenzie Dern cracking the top 5. I mean, you got Carla Esparza out there. You got Marina Rodriguez out there. Like, woo! Yao Xiaonan out there. Like, man, 115. Oh, man. Joanna beats every 125. Okay, Abdul, you trolling. All right, you trolling now. You said 125. Joanna could beat a lot of those girls because you got a lot of girls at 125 that like to grapple, like to take the fight to the ground. That's what you see a lot of at 125. And see girls like Joanna's takedown defense is unlike anybody's in this world. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? The only person that's in training, the only person that's ever been able to hold down Joanna Jędrzejczyk was, of course, Jillian Robertson. When they were both at ATT, Jillian Robertson and Joanna Jędrzejczyk would spar together. You know what I'm saying? Like they would train together, and they said the only person that could hold Joanna Jędrzejczyk down was Jillian Robertson. And I was like, what? They were like, man, that was, and I mean, that come from, all I'm going to say is that come from somebody who was a staple at American Top Team down in Florida. And in sparring, you know what I'm saying, like Jillian Robertson, they helped each other, you know what I'm saying? They helped each other learn, Joanna was giving Jillian tips in the stand-up department, and Jillian was giving Joanna tips in the ground department, you know what I'm saying? But when they went live action, man, they said Jillian Robertson was able to hold Joanna Jędrzejczyk down longer than anyone. Of course, eventually she got back up, but longer than what we've ever seen her held down in a fight. Maybe it's because of the size. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jillian may be just a tad bit bigger. Maybe not. Yeah, she might be a tad bit bigger than Joanna Jędrzejczyk. You know what I'm saying? So that could have played a part in it. But for a fact, she was able to hold down Joanna Jędrzejczyk longer than what we've seen any girl that in the strawweight division do so far. So, I mean, it is what it is. Healthy Tatiana beats every 125er except Valentina. She beats Valentina too. Tatiana Suarez would beat Valentina too. Taylor Santos is the only 125er that will give those girls problems. Absolutely not. You trolling. Who can't Rose beat at 115 other than Zhang? And Tatiana Suarez is out of the conversation because she's not fighting right now. So who else is a contender? Like I just named, you've got Carla Esparza, you've got Marina Rodriguez, you've got Yao Xiaonan coming up. You know what I'm saying? You got Tatiana Suarez coming back. And now you have Mackenzie Dern in the top 5, looking better than she's ever looked. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got Mackenzie Dern in the top 5. We got to start like I said before, guys, this exact conversation that I'm having right now, we got to start having that conversation has to start including Mackenzie Dern in it. I mean, it's just right. If it was Yao Xiaonan in the top 5, everybody'd be saying, okay, we got to start talking about Yao Xiaonan. If it was Marina Rodriguez that just cracked the top 5, everybody would be like, oh, Marina Rodriguez. Well, it's Mackenzie Dern, guys. I mean, it's Mackenzie Dern, okay? So we got to start putting Mackenzie Dern in the conversation of a threat to that title, because that's exactly what Mackenzie Dern is. You know what I'm saying? She's a threat to the title. So, I mean, is any of these girls going to contend other than Tatiana Suarez, are any of these girls going to contend with Mackenzie Dern on the ground? Other than Tatiana Suarez, because Tatiana Suarez, I think, drowns anybody. I think Tatiana drowns. I think Tatiana Suarez is arguably the best strawweight in the division. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Tatiana can drown any girl. You know what I'm saying? But Mackenzie Dern is not only a threat, not only a submission threat and a fast submission threat, but her hands are a threat too. Like Mackenzie Dern poses a threat on the feet. Like she can hit you and she can hurt you. So, I mean, it's there. We can't say, oh, we can't talk about Mackenzie Dern on the feet. You know what I'm saying? No, yes we can. Yes we can. Si se puede. Yes we can. Well, as far as it's a bum in my opinion, unfortunately, her record says otherwise. So I hate that you feel that way, but unfortunately, Carla Esparza's record says that she's not a bum. Let's see. Aaron Blanchfield would work Jillian, no cap. That's just one we'd have to see. I'd like to see Aaron Blanchfield go back to 125, of course, and fight Liana Jojua. I think that's a good fight. Liana, because on the ground, man, Liana Jojua is one of the best on the ground. So, I mean, she might be just as good as Jillian Robertson on the ground, to be honest. So, I mean, let's see. I would love to see that fight. Like, Liana Jojua versus Aaron Blanchfield. That's the fight to make. That's the fight to make. Let's see. So you see them beating Rose? Interesting. And Dern is overrated as hell. Unfortunately, TJ, you saying Dern is overrated. What she's doing in the UFC says otherwise. I mean, dude, how many first round finishes this girl got so far in her career? I mean, in the UFC, how many first round finishes? You can't pick fun at her for missing weight anymore. So now she's overrated. Okay. So before she been shutting y'all up on the scales, y'all was calling her Big Mac Dern and all of this shit. But then she does exactly what everyone says that she should. All of her haters said that she needs to get her weight under control. Check. She needs to improve. Check. She needs to go on the winning streak. Check. Her hands need to get better. Check. And then now all of a sudden she's overrated. What the hell? Like, MMA fans, man, y'all are so messed up in the head. Like, MMA fans are so messed up in the head. Like, she did exactly what her haters said she should do. And then now that she did it, she's overrated. Oh, Aaron should face Molly McCann. Easy win. Oh, dude, who is this person posing with all of these? First it was Misha Tate, now it's Beck Rawlins. Oh, TJ, where your wrench at? Are you not doing your job? TJ. You got to get that troll out of here, man. I'm pretty sure. Let me look. TJ, you a moderator? No, I thought you was a moderator, TJ. What happened? Yeah, now you're a moderator, TJ. Next time you see that fool pop up, get rid of him. Nah, man. Aaron should face Molly. That's an easy win. That's an easy win. Like, seriously, like, if Aaron Blanchfield is so good, put her in there with Liana Jojua. Put her in there with Manon Furia. Put her in there. Put him in there. Put him in there. Put him in there. And somebody else at 115 y'all need to be watching out for is Corey McKenna. I want to see what McKenna does. She's very young. I want to see what McKenna gonna do. Yeah, Molly's a gatekeeper. So what else was it? Juliana Pena gets the title shot. See, guys, I see what Coach be saying now. Like, I see what Coach be meaning when he say, you know what I'm saying, say the name. Like, Juliana Pena savagely called out Amanda Nunes. Like, she made it to the point where Amanda Nunes could not turn it away. Like, Amanda Nunes is supposed to be the GOAT. She put Amanda Nunes in a situation where Amanda Nunes had to take the fight. She had to take it. Straight up, like Nunes didn't have a choice but to take that fight because Juliana Pena savagely called her out. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm glad she got it. Because this is the old Juliana Pena right here, man. Like, see, some of y'all wasn't watching it, women's MMA back when Juliana won the Ultimate Fighter and Juliana was fighting her way through the rankings and Juliana was trying to get up there. Listen, Juliana Pena was wanting Miesha Tate, Ronda Rousey. She was wanting that smoke, that cat smoke. She got that cat smoke, but she was wanting that Tate, that she wanted that shit. That's what she wanted. She wanted that meat, especially winning because her record was kind of weird after she won the Ultimate Fighter. It was like, you would think they would have pushed Juliana Pena a little more than what they did. Let me look at this. Let me look at her career, because that's been a while ago. Yeah, okay, so she wins the Ultimate Fighter. Let's see. Okay, and then she fought Milana Dudieva. She fought Jessica Ai, and then she fought Kat Zingano. So then she beats Kat Zingano, and at that time, Kat was like top 3, top 5, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kat was up there, you know what I'm saying? So arguably, Juliana Pena with that win, with that Ultimate Fighter win in her back pocket, really a win over Kat was supposed to get Juliana Pena the title shot. But instead, they stuck Valentina Shevchenko in front of her. They made her fight Valentina. She lost. So she was gone for 2 years, and then she come back and wins and beats Nico Montano, which arguably she could have got a title shot off of that because Nico being a former champion. You guys know that beating a former champion holds a lot of weight in the UFC. Like, when dudes beat Andre Arlovsky at heavyweight, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get a big fight afterwards usually. You know what I'm saying? Jayha, hold on, I'm going to talk about that. And then after beating Nico, they put somebody else in front of Juliana Pena. They put Jermaine Durandame. She loses that fight. She comes back and beats Sarah McMahon, you know what I'm saying, just a few months later. She comes back and beats Sarah McMahon, former title contender, former top contender. So, you can't really be like, Juliana Pena don't deserve a title shot. She could have arguably had a title shot after she beat Kat, because Nunes finished Miesha Tate on the same card. That was UFC 200, if I'm not mistaken. That was UFC 200 when she fought Kat, and then Amanda beat Miesha. Juliana Pena was supposed to fight for the belt, and then they made her fight Valentina. Who had Valentina beat? She had beat Valentina hadn't really beat anybody at that time before she fought Juliana Pena. Who had Valentina beat? Oh, okay. She had fought a man, and then she beat Holly before Pena. Okay, so that was truly a number one contender fight. Like, that was truly a number one contender fight. Okay, I see. But still, arguably, she could have fought for the title after she beat Kat Zingano. So, let's look at the comments. Pena got the shot because Nunes already fought everyone else. Pena didn't put Nunes in any position. Man, I don't care what you say, TJ. You about to get your rents taken. But I don't care what you say, man. Juliana Pena called her shot, and she made Valentina. How would it look for Amanda Nunes to not take the fight with Juliana Pena after Juliana called her out like that? Like I said, she put Amanda Nunes in a position where she had to accept the fight. It is what it is. So, no matter what Amanda Nunes say, whatever, she's still a damn fighter in the UFC. Rebus. Who is Rebus fighting? Who is Amanda Rebus fighting? I saw it. Oh, my goodness. Let me turn my phone volume down, y'all. Who is Amanda Rebus fighting? I know she got knocked out by Marina Rodriguez. Lord have mercy. Ooh. Angela Hill, that's right. She's fighting Angela Hill. I mean, that's a good win. I mean, that's a solid comeback win. I mean, it's a solid comeback win. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but it ain't gonna. It's a more of a big opportunity for Angela Hill to beat Reba. But I feel like Angela Hill gonna beat her though. I feel like Angela Hill gonna beat her if she don't gas out. But I feel like Angela Hill will beat her. Yep. This will be one of those fights where Angela Hill pull it off. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those Angela Hill pulls it off type of fights. I mean, just kind of like, really, just kind of like when she beat um when she beat Marina Moroz. Nobody was expecting her to beat Marina Moroz. Nobody was expecting her to beat Luma Lukebunmi. Nobody thought she would beat Lukebunmi and whatnot. Lukebunmi, she got her ass whooped. Angela Hill beat Lukebunmi ass. So I mean, thing with Pena is she'll take you down, but she doesn't do well on her back. Well, she almost submitted Valentina, but she ran out of time. I'm pretty sure didn't she just, who, let me see, didn't she just submit, Sarah McMahon off her back? Let me see. Let me look at that. How did she submit Sarah McMahon? Did she submit Sarah McMahon? Okay, no, it was a rear naked choke. Okay. Well, she almost submitted Valentina, but the buzzer ran out. So, I mean, I would say Juliana Pena was pretty good off her back. Nunes has the strength to put on her back, ground and pound. We'll see how that goes. Juliana Pena is not bad off of her back. Juliana Pena can fight off of her back. I don't know why you think that Juliana can't fight off her back. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh boy. But what y'all think though? What y'all think? Y'all think Juliana gonna get destroyed? I think it's gonna be a good fight. Because Juliana has gotten smarter on her feet. She wasn't really ever put in any real danger when she was on the feet with Jermaine Durandame. She wasn't really in any big danger or anything like that. She was okay. She really was okay. Let's see.
I think that new Juliana Pena has a stop.
Let's see. Coach done went live on me. But yeah, man, Juliana Pena, man, the style is there. Like the Mina Bay. What's up, Mina Bay? What's up, Mina Bay? Yeah, Rebus and Hill. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to pick Angela Hill on that one, man, because Rebus did not look good against Marina Rodriguez. If she underestimates Angela Hill the way she underestimated Marina Rodriguez, like Angela Hill will beat her. Like, I don't know what was going on with Amanda Rebus in that fight. Like, she literally walked into the power of Marina Rodriguez. Like, she just walked into the power of Marina Rodriguez. And I'm just like, damn, now you ain't missed nothing, Mina Bay. Just talking. You know how it go. But, I don't know. I don't know about that one. That's kind of up in the air. But let's talk about Zhang versus Rose, though. Can we talk about Rose versus Zhang, please? Like, straight up. Like, can we talk about Zhang Weili versus Rose Namajunas? Like, how is this fight going to go? Like, how is this fight going to go? We talking about Valentina. We done talked about Nunes Pena. This Zhang Weili Rose fight. Like, is Rose gonna try? Are we gonna see Rose going for takedowns in this fight? Like, I want to see Rose go for a takedown. I want to see Rose implement this beautiful jujitsu that she, you know, claims to have. Like, I want to see this jujitsu at work, because if Rose get peppered up by Zhang Wei, man, she gonna break. Like, I'm just afraid that that's gonna happen. Like, it's gonna give her flashbacks to like the Jessica Andrade fight. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's be going on with Rose, but I mean, like, standing and trading with Zhang is not gonna be good. Now, Rose will have the reach for sure. And one thing about Rose, one hard, definite thing about Rose is Rose knows how to work a jab. Like, Rose will work a jab all night long. You let Rose work a jab, the jab is there for Rose Namajunas. Like, it's there. You know, like, I mean, it's gonna be there. I don't know, Mina, but I don't think I'm gonna be on for that long. I've been on for about, let's see how long I've been on. I've been on for like half an hour. I've been on for like half an hour, yeah. But oh yeah, I'm going live all week. The Bloody Canvas guys are back. Bloody Canvas is back. We had to go on a hiatus. We had to clean out. We had to trim the tree some. You know what I'm saying? But Bloody Canvas is back, so you'll see those guys back on. It is what it is. We'll hear more about that later for sure. So the Bloody Canvas will gonna get going, but I'm just coming on here tonight to talk. We're all the guys are gonna cover this fight, Mina Bay, and then we'll get you on. I'll let you come on, Mina Bay, when we're doing that, and let you talk with the guys, because we all gonna talk. Me and the guys from Bloody Canvas gonna talk. So I'm gonna get you on and let you mix it up with them guys, Mina Bay. How about that? But TJ347 says Scrub Rose getting stopped. TJ, oh boy, TJ. I'm gonna have to agree with you, TJ. I'm gonna have to agree with you, TJ347. TJ, I gotta agree with you, man. I have to agree. See, TJ347, he be knowing, like, see, that's why I don't make bets with TJ no more, because TJ got this innate sense of just, you know, really just, you know, knowing when somebody gonna get their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, TJ got this. He got this. You know. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Let's see. You know, Zhang Wei is not verified on Twitter. What's the other fight I'm talking about tonight, guys? Oh, Valentina Shevchenko. I'm just sharing this video on Twitter, y'all. Okay. What was I saying, guys? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, talking about, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't want to see Rose get knocked out. Like, I don't want to see Rose get knocked out. I want to see a good competitive fight. I want to see a good fight. That's all I want to see. TJ347. Where Mr. Lee at? Mr. Lee in the building. I love Zhang, but Weili fans more. I like Zhang too, man. Like, I like Zhang's spirit. I like her story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really much of a fan of Rose's story. I mean, it's not even that I don't like Rose. It's just that Rose frustrates me a lot. Like, as soon as I want to join Team Rose do some off the wall shit. Like, Rose say some off the wall shit or do some off the wall. I'll just be like, God damn, Rose. Like, Rose, man. Come on, Rose. if Joanna could do well with Zhang, Rose gonna follow that game plan, but stick and move more. Yeah, well, now Jayha. Now I gotta say this: Rose's footwork is good. Rose's footwork is good, and Joanna's footwork was causing a lot of problems for Zhang in that fight. But Joanna and Rose don't have the same footwork. Now go look when Rose fought Joanna the second time. Rose's footwork is there. You know what I'm saying? Like Rose's footwork was there, and she's good at that pace. Like Rose is good at that pace because she fought Joanna at that same pace. Like that's the pace she fought Joanna in that second fight, so she can keep up. She can keep up with Zhang. It's just Rose gonna have to let it off, man. Like Rose gotta change. Yeah, Mina Bay, I agree. Yeah, Rose does the same thing. She's not gonna change, and but Rose gotta let it off though. Like Rose gotta let it off. Like Rose Namajunas really gotta let it off. Like she really got to let it off in this fight, man, because I think now I do think that Rose does hit a little harder than Joanna and JJ. I must say. So I think Rose, you know what I'm saying. You can make the argument that Joanna is chinny. You can say she's chinny. Well, she's really not chinny. No, never mind. No, take that back. Rose did catch her clean. They put it like that. Like Rose caught her clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Rose put her down. Can Rose do the same thing? Or is Zhang Weili gonna make Rose eat her words? Is she gonna make Rose eat her words? Yeah, Zhang trained hard, man. Yeah, like Zhang, because she knows, man, like Zhang knows she got that title, man, and she trying to keep that title in China. Like Zhang is a true martial arts champ. Not saying that everybody else isn't, but you know, like she's what all the Chinese martial arts culture like. She's the personification of it. You know what I'm saying? That ancient Chinese, that Wang Chun, that ancient Chinese martial arts, study of the martial arts. Like she's a traditional martial. That's the thing about Wei Li. She's a traditional Chinese martial artist. I love it. I love the fact that Wei Li is who she is, and she's the champion. I love that. I really do, man, because like I'm really into like, you know, the ancient cultures of different people, and then I do know that in the Asian world, you know what I'm saying, like it was, well, that part of the Asian world, it was martial arts was a huge thing for them. You know what I'm saying? And to see that Wei Li comes from a traditional martial art, Asian, you know, Chinese martial arts background is very intriguing to me, man. It's very intriguing to me. You know, so I'm down with the fact that that's who she is. So I mean, I'm totally down with that, and I love that about Wei Li. You know, but Rose is a talented fighter. Alex B. Hunan, what's up, man? Rose is a talented fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like it's will it come down to a battle of will like it did in the fight with Joanna and Rose? Probably not. And the reason I say that is because I just don't feel like Zhang Weili. I mean, I don't feel like Rose Namajunas can swim in those waters like that. Like she kind of did one more round in that second fight with Andrade, and Andrade would have finished Rose. Like one more round in that second Andrade fight, and Rose was out of there. Like Rose was out. She was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God that was a 3-round fight. And if Zhang Weili can manage to put that kind of punishment on Rose, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she can get that kind of punishment on Rose, like, I can see Rose wilting before Zhang Weili. Like, I see Zhang Weili holding on to that belt. I feel like the best fight for Zhang Weili right now is Tatiana Suarez. Like, that's the fight. That's the fight. Tatiana Suarez is the fight. I'm telling you. Tatiana Suarez versus Zhang Weili is the fight. That's the fight, guys. Woo. So funny Simps of Rose thinks she's a knockout artist. She TKO'd one. Amina Bay going hard. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna have to say that that's the fight for Zhang Weili at 115. It's Tatiana Suarez. You know what I'm saying? Joanna could hang. People talk about if Joanna could hang with Zhang, so can Rose. Makes much sense as if Zhang can KO Andrade. Duh. Yeah. 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 I guess, TJ, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. She can KO Rose. We'll see. Ooh. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. However, I'm not looking forward to that fight more than I'm looking forward to Jessica Andrade versus Valentina Shevchenko. Like, I'm looking forward to that a little more than I'm looking forward to this fight. And I mean, I'm very well looking forward to the strawweight title fight. But I'm also looking forward to that flyweight title fight too, man. Yeah, TJ. The advantage is to Zhang. The power, the ability to fight through adversity. Weili wins. Yeah. I got to go with Weili, man. I'm so annoyed at Valentina's. You see the thing? Yeah, man. Oh yeah, you're right about that, Mina Bay. MMA math doesn't work. You're right, but it would only make sense to what TJ's saying is it would only make sense to think that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said to myself, I feel like that the pace that Joanna fought Weili at, I feel like Rose is capable of fighting at that pace because she fought Joanna at that pace the second fight. So, if that's what the fight ends up, Rose can fight there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a weak point for Rose. You know? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, hell yeah, that's right. Yeah, Mina Bay in the building. I agree. TJ 347 Zane will find a way to win. Yeah, I feel like she will, man. Hey man, y'all do me a favor, man. Smash that like button for your boy, please. Smash that like button for your boy, please. I would greatly appreciate that if y'all would just smash the like button. Oh boy. Crazy, 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 crazy. It's but that Valentina and Andrade, man, like I'm telling y'all, man, Andrade. Man, somebody early in the comment section said, that Valentina will use the same tactic as Joanna and Jacek to fight her. No, I've been saying this for a long time. Joanna and Valentina are not the same type of striker, guys. They are not the same type of striker. It's just not like Valentina. It would be awkward to see Valentina fighting the way Joanna fights. It's not the same. It's just not the same. It's not the same, guys. Nah, it's not the same. Joanna is a pump a jab in your face. The thing about Joanna is once you get into Joanna's range, once you get into her range, you know what I'm saying, she's gonna hit you with something. A jab, a 1-2, a teep kick, a kick up the middle to the face, a leg kick, like Joanna gonna hit you with something because that's just how Joanna fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how Joanna fights. Mina said, like, BJ, you don't understand. Dude, I'm so annoyed at him too, dude. TJ, for sure, yeah. That's why I said, like, the damage part of it is the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's definitely a thing. Like, how much can Rose take in those deep waters? But the question also is, how much of that can Weili take now? That's probably the hardest fight Weili done been in. We ain't seen Weili after that fight. Yeah, man. Like we ain't seen Wei Lee since that war with Joanna Young J. That was a war. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a real war. That was Poland versus China, guys. That was Poland versus China, two of the best 115 pounders in the world, you know, to be honest. Two of the best 115 pounders in the world. So it is what it is. But, you know, Valentina gonna have to fend off Jessica Andrade. Like, I just can't, you know, like Jessica. I mean, Valentina doesn't hit you when you come in the range the same way that Joanna does, man. Like she waits on you to do something to counter you. Like very rarely do you see Valentina lead the dance. She's only leads when she's forced to lead. You know what I'm saying? Like she was doing the same thing in that fight with Michelle. Like she was allowing Juliana Pena to close the distance. Like she allowed Juliana to throw them big strikes coming in and close the distance, man. Like multiple times. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, and that's exactly how Andrade comes in. She just bull rushes in, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a huge concern for me in this fight with Valentina Shevchenko. Like, I picked Valentina to beat Jennifer Maia, even though all the problems that Jennifer Maia is capable of presenting in the fight. I steadfastly chose, convincingly chose Valentina. In this one, I just can't convincingly say Valentina beats Jessica Andrade. I just can't. I can't say it. I just cannot say it. I cannot. And I guess I can't rag on people who are Valentina simps, guys, because some people will call me a simp when it came to certain fighters like Joanna or Jillian Robertson, you know what I'm saying, Montana De La Rosa, you know what I'm saying, people will say I was a simp, you know what I'm saying, I guess you can call me a simp, it is what it is, those are my girls, you know what I'm saying, shit. You know what's so funny, Rose said Andrade hits harder than Valentina. Rose gives Andrade a good chance. Yeah, she probably does hit harder than Valentina Shevchenko, guys. I mean, she probably really does hit harder than Valentina. And so what's funny is that Valentina is sure Rose will beat Wei Lee, but Rose isn't sure Valentina. Mina Bay. Oh shit, y'all. Mina Bay snapping off tonight, y'all. Mina Bay is snapping off tonight. Mina Bay is oh Mina, ain't nobody refuting what you saying. Oh, ain't nobody refuting you. If I was saying that, boy, they be killing me. Valentina's a terrible gauge of who wins a fight. Yeah, but so is Jessica Andrade too. In favor of Rose. Wow, Andrade has improved so much since the Joanna fight. Who knows how that fight will go now, right? True. Valentina Shevchenko is a hater. Whoa. Oh. Has she really? Like, what has she said about What has she said about Wei Lee though? Like, what has Valentina said about Wei Lee? Like, somebody put that in the comment section. Like, what has she really said about Wei Lee? I keep hearing people talk about what she said. You know, she's a hater. She hates on Wei Lee. What did she actually say about Wei Lee? I know there was like she said something about them fighting or whatever, but like, what did she say? Valentina is always negative about Wei Lee. Too much to type right now. Okay. Okay. What does she say? I know she say little things about her, like she just won the belt. She needs to defend in her weight class, or you know, something like that. You know, because Wei Lee said she wanted to go up and fight Valentina, and Valentina did snub about that. I do remember that Valentina did snub about that. Listen, man, Valentina better be ready, man. She better be ready to get in there and fight Andrade. I gotta get me some water, y'all. Hold on. Oh, I'm back. I'm not saying, y'all, that Valentina, that it's like concrete that she's gonna beat her, but Andrade is very well capable of going in here and beating up Valentina Shevchenko. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. I cannot wait till this fight happens, man. I cannot wait to see how this fight goes. Like, if Andrade wins, I am not gonna be surprised. Like, I'm just, you know, I'm gonna pick. I'm just my official pick is Jessica Andrade. Like, I wish y'all could see me right now. Like, I'm like head in hand, like straight up stressing about this damn fight. Like, I cannot wait to get with the guys and cover this fight, man. This fight is just way too much. This fight is way too much, man. And oh, I can't wait to talk about this fight. I mean, that's just it's a huge fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of implications on this fight because what happens to the division if Jessica Andrade wins this belt? Like, who like, who's gonna be next? You know what I'm saying? Like, you would have think about the possible matchups. You would have like Viviane Araujo versus Jessica Andrade. You could have Lauren Murphy versus Jessica Andrade. Rematch with Caitlin Chukagian. Alexa Grasso throwing up there in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some matchups there that would be nice. But I also want to see those same people face Valentina. Like, I want to see them same people face Valentina Shevchenko, and I also want to see girls. I want to see, like, Jillian Robertson get back on track. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jillian Robertson get back on track. De La Rosa get back up on track. Jojua rack up some wins. You know what I'm saying? Like, Manon Fiorot rack up some wins in that division and move up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Alexa Grasso. You still got Macy Barr. We got Miranda Maverick out there. Taylor Santos out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a Shark Tank, man. That's a Shark Tank. So, I mean, that's a Shark Tank down there, boy. I mean, Miranda Maverick is beating Liana Jojua and Jillian Robertson. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's beating both of those girls. She deserves a good fight. She deserves a good fight, Nick. She really does deserve a good fight. You got Antonina swimming. Antonina swimming down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Montana De La Rosa got to get back in that win column. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got to get back to it. Because these girls are going to pass her and Jillian Robertson. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to, once again, make a name for themselves in this division again. You know what I'm saying? Like, those two have to make a name for themselves in this division again. They've already tried to do it. They've already had to do it one time. You know what I'm saying? Make their names be heard, and they did. They snatched up a lot of those statistics, a lot of the statistical things in the division, and now they've lost a fight or two. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've lost a couple, so they got to get back in the win column. Like I said, Manon Fiorot's out there. One of the younger talents. You know what I'm saying? As far as like time in the division, one of the younger, fresher talents. Jojua coming back. You got Roxanne out there, who's always a dangerous fight. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, the implications of this title fight are very heavy. Very heavy. JoJo says she thinks Jessica is going to win. I think she is. I keep forgetting about Joanne Calderwood. I just really forget about her, man. I'm sorry. I really do forget about Joanne Calderwood. I know that's a really bad thing, but I really forget about Joanne Calderwood. I'm sorry. Let's see. James Lynch. Zhang beat Andrade. Valentina said it was only because of lucky circumstances she became champion. Oh, Valentina. Okay, yeah, Valentina's a hater. She beats Joanna. Yeah. She beats Joanna and Valentina. I don't believe really Valentina. Oh, Valentina. James Litt said Andrade has a better chance for the upset than Masvidal. Okay. Yeah, I think so too. Unless we see a different Masvidal. We don't know, guys. That was a short notice fight before. We have to keep that in mind. That was a short notice fight. Very short notice. But it is what it is. We'll see, guys. We got to see how this fight turns out. Like I said, guys, a lot to come. You guys stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. For sure. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, guys. But I am going to wind this thing down. I got to go to work in the morning. Y'all not going to keep me up on here all night. After I fought with Joanna, she didn't think highly of me. When I fought with Andrade, she also didn't think highly of me. When I fought Joanna, she said I couldn't fight well. Oh, come on, Valentina. Well, we're going to see how well Valentina going to fight when she got Jessica Andrade in there. We're going to see how well we're going to see how well Valentina fights when she got Andrade swinging punches in front of her. That's what I want to know. So like, I mean, how well is Valentina gonna fight? That's my question. She worried about Weili. Valentina need to be worried. She worried about the wrong person. She need to be worried about Bate Estaca. Listen, she don't need to be worried about what's Weili name? It's a gun, ain't it? What's Weili name, man? What's Weili Zhang fight name, man? Magnum, yeah. She don't need to be worried about Magnum. She need to be worried about Bate Estaca. She need to be worried about Bate Estaca, boy. Boy, I'm telling you. That's what she need to be worried about. She don't need to be worried about nothing about Magnum. So she need to let that go. Because as of right now, my pick is Jessica Andrade. So it is what it is, guys. But I'm getting off of this stream. Y'all not gonna keep me live on here all night. Y'all gotta stay tuned, man. There's gonna be a lot of videos coming for this fight card. There's a lot of videos coming for this fight card, guys. So just be ready. Just be ready. Just be ready. But anyways, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna jump over there and see what Coach talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know how Coach do. I'm gonna get over there and see what Coach talking about. You know, Coach going ham on something. You know he going ham on something. Alright, guys, I'm gonna shut this stream down. I'll see y'all over on Coaches. Peace out, guys. And on the way out, if you haven't already, guys, on the way out, hit that like button. Appreciate you guys coming through tonight. Shout out to Mina Bay for convincing me to get on. Mina Bay was relentless. She was relentless on making me do a live stream tonight, guys. So, Mina Bay was the one. Yes, Mina Bay, we're going to get you on this week coming. Starting next week, we're going to get you on, Mina Bay. We're going to get you on. I got a busy week ahead, a busy MMA week ahead, so the Bloody Canvas priorities have resumed. So it's about to be a lot of content coming out, so y'all definitely be ready to get back on that. Show us some love over there. But yeah, guys, No Filter MMA is always here to stay. No Filter MMA is always here to stay, baby. Hit that like button and your boy is